Yo, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Um, Man, yesterday started off rocky. My favorite bats didn't do anything. That was crazy. But hey, it is what it is. Roared back though. I'm salty I didn't get a chance to bet on that no hitter for Arizona. I mean, for Astros, but I did take them -1.5. And later, like Bobby Witt and late in that Cubs game, Morel came through. Thought he wasn't going to come through. Candelario, I sprinkled on him. I liked him yesterday. He came through, and a lot of hits, runs, and RBIs came through late yesterday, and that was what's up. Either way it goes, we got what 15 games today. Let's tap into this weather real quick, and then let's get right through it. The game's getting ready to come on shortly. Uh, First and foremost, we have pretty much it's a go. I mean, they played in a tornado the other night. So San Diego Padres at Colorado a chance for a delay late, but I think most if not all of the game is played before any rain pops up, and they'll be able to finish regardless. All right. Now this is the one. Minnesota at St. Louis starts dry, but it might not end that way. Looks like we'll be up against the clock in St. Louis. With storms scheduled to move in towards the end of the game, that will likely be game ending. They are not at all quick to clear. It's too early to know the exact timing of the rain, or even if it arrives during the game or just after the game. But a chance that it doesn't go 9 is a legitimate possibility. And then the Cubs wins right to left at 10 miles an hour to start, shifting more out to left around 5 miles an hour by the end of the game. New York Mets at Kansas City Royals, a stray shower or storm not fully out of the question, but not too likely either. Warm, humid, winds blowing in at 10 miles an hour, warm and humid. You know what that means. Ball carries through that. Arizona at San Francisco, blowing. Winds are blowing tonight in San Francisco around 20 to 25, sustained with stronger gusts. This park doesn't have a huge wind factor, but historically, winds of this magnitude have helped bats 20 to 25 miles an hour. Game's getting ready to come on real quick, and then it is what it is. I expect runs to be put up in this Los Angeles Angels at Braves game here. Uh, Giolito on the mound and Yanni Kranos on the mound, Carinos, how you want to play it, say it. We got over under 10 here. Like I said, I expect runs to put up here. Last night I jumped on Olson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at -140. It's at a -145 right now. Right now, though, it's a parlay piece for me. But right now, Shohei Ohtani, I mean, the usual suspects, I can't talk you off of them. Versus righties, you know who I target. Matt Olson, um, Ronald Acuna, and if he's in the lineup, uh, Murphy. Those are some of my go-to guys. But could talk you off any bats here. Um, I don't have a side in this one here. I got a small lean towards the over. I think the run's going to get put up here on both sides. Detroit Tigers at Pittsburgh Pirates here. We got an over under of uh 8.5 in this spot. Rodriguez on the mound, Bido on the mound here, and Bido, however you pronounce his name or whatever case may be. But if I'm looking at the bats here, I'm looking at Riley Green, probably Kerry Carpenter, Oswaldo Bido. He's pitching his worst versus lefties, 845 OPS versus lefty. Riley Green, 900 OPS versus righty. I think that's a match. You could look at his hits, runs, and RBIs if you want. Be my guest. Don't have a lineup out for this game yet. Let's see. Mm, yeah, so we do. Jackson Winsky is strikeout candidate for sure. Speaking of strikeout candidates, Rodriguez. I don't know which way I'm going to lean in this game here, but Rodriguez, his strikeout proper sitting at 5.5 at a -130. Uh, um, it's at minus 142 now. I got it at 5.5 and minus 130 as soon as it dropped last night. I sprinkled something on it. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. If you like these guys to win, Detroit to win, then you can look at the player performance double at a plus 115. Probably not betting on this game though. Probably not betting on this game. The outs for him, I did not look at the outs there. And that's something that's probably at a pitch at a parlay piece right now. So let's see. 16 and a half at minus 135. I got a little love for that. Doesn't have to go full six. I got a little love for that. Well, let's see. Versus right hand. Um, Rodriguez. Let's take a look at his K percentage here. Hmm. 25% overall, 25.8, 25.6 to lefties, 25.8 to righties. Um, Bills are down. Uh, Pittsburgh versus left-hand pitching is not the best here. We can take a look there for you guys. Let's go last 30 days. Um, there we go. Striking out last 30 days, Pittsburgh are number 7 at 26.1% with a 57 WRC plus to left-hand pitching. That's not good at all. Last 14 days, they are looking like probably getting a little better. Let's see. Pittsburgh 11th and striking out at 23% with 80 WRC plus versus left-hand pitching. And the last week, I don't know what sample size they got. Let's see. Pittsburgh only a 35 plate appearances, so that won't even qualify. So they will strike out. Couldn't talk off his Rodriguez outs or his strikeouts there, but if you're looking for some bats on the Detroit side, definitely Riley Green, hits, runs, and RBIs could be in play here. I'm skeptical about who's going to win this game, man. You know, it just is what it is. All right. Milwaukee Brewers at Washington Nationals here. We got an over under 9 in this spot. We got Miley on the mound, Wade Miley on the mound, and we got Gore on the mound. We got an over under 9. Not one of my favorite games here. Miley probably could show up we got a 14 and a half hits run. I mean outs here for him. I might have to snag that for a parlay piece to take a stab at it in a parlay. Interesting. Interesting. I haven't checked the outs here for these guys. Interesting. Minus 210 though, but still a parlay piece. I might, use that to try to get some plus money. I have to do a little bit more looking around. Uh Mackenzie Gore, he pitches his worst to left-hand batter. So somebody like Christian Yelich gets a bump here. Christian Yelich, he hits righties better versus lefties. Christian Yelich is only a 663 OPS, but he is a good baseball player. Mackenzie Gore, on the other hand, 891 OPS versus left-hand batter. So check the lineup, see who they put in the lineup. If they putting some lefties in there, then you can make a decent decision like that. Not my favorite game to target right here, so I'm not even going to elaborate anymore. San Diego Padres, we're locked up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened, but San Diego Padres got Musgrove going out, Freeland going out as of right now. Musgrove, hey, if everything stays the same with the pitching here, I'm gonna have to lean towards San Diego here, and then Kyle Freeland on the mound, he gives it up. Okay, Kyle Freeland gives it up. He's especially towards righties. He's a 840 OPS versus righties, and then this team has got some history versus him. Trent Grisham, who's a lefty who hits righties. He's a lefty who hits lefties well. He's probably got a little batting advantage over him. He's 6 for 24 versus him, batting 250, 2 singles, a doubles, and 3 home runs. Trick Grisham, that's my guy. All right, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 4 versus him, 1 single, but he's got an 870 OPS versus lefties. And then Kyle Freeland is giving it up versus righties. If you just want to bat from the other side, you could just take a look at Ryan McMahon. I mean, he's hit 2 home runs off of Joe Musgrove, a single and a double. Manny Machado, I took him for a Dinger Tuesday yesterday. Nothing. Soto goes out and hit two. So it is what it is. Uh, Let me plug my computer up. But Machado, 44 plate appearances against this guy. He's 14 for 44, um, 8 singles, 6 doubles, no home runs. Okay, so this might be a time that he might take his ass deep. And then so on and so forth. Like Fernando Tatis, 7 for 21. He's got a home run, 2 singles, and 4 doubles. And then you cover that with the fact that this is Coors. Juan Soto's got a home run off of him, and then Ha-Sung Kim. He's 5 for 16, single, 4 doubles. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Course Field, like I said, it's Course Field. This might be the day that the runs might pop off like we really, really want them to. Today might be that day. All right. I don't normally take sides of Course Field, but if I had to, it's going to be San Diego Padres or nothing for me in this spot. Um, Going back over here to the batter props, I did have all those guys kind of like penciled in, but where are they? Final. Why the fuck does it say final? Interesting. It don't matter. We'll come back. What happened with that game? Let me see something. Hmm. Let me look at something real quick, y'all. Oh, Joe Musgrove scratched. Pause. Nick Martinez will start. Oh no. Oh no. What time that game come on? Hmm. Okay. Well, we'll see. Now we got to reiterate a lot of that stuff. Everything for the bats stands. What I just said. All right, but let's just keep it moving. All right. So, Cutter Crawford, Boston Red Sox at the Seattle Mariners here. We got an over under 7.5. We know how Seattle Mariners strike out, so Cutter Crawford does get a boost in the strikeout category. However, I don't have anything else for this game. Okay, Philadelphia Phillies at Miami Marlins. We got an over under 7 in this spot. Zach Wheeler on the mound. Garrett on the mound, over under 7, low totals. I don't want to be messing with any bats here. I looked at Zach Wheeler's out sitting at 18.5. I got a lean there. This Miami team, they haven't been striking out much versus right hand pitching. Can Wheeler come in here and pose his will on these guys? I don't know, man. So this game is probably like a pass for me. Tampa Bay Rays, New York Yankees, another pitching duel. What was that? McClanahan. Uh, um, we got McClanahan on one side, then we got Cole on the other side. Over under 7.5 in this spot. This Philly game, this Tampa Bay game, both of these games are no run first inning games. You could even take the under 1.5 runs here in both of these games and then put something else with it and get a bankroll builder. But another game that I'm not targeting anything from. Baltimore Orioles at Toronto Blue Jays. We got an over under 8.5, and we got Rodriguez on the mound. We got Kikuchi on the mound, and Mount Castle. It's Mount Castle for me. He's crushing. He's crushing lefties. You can look at who else? They got a ton of guys they hit. So this Baltimore team, we're still gonna get plus money for these guys. Rodriguez, not a fan of him right now. Not a big fan of Kikuchi either. He's been pitching good as of late here and there, but still not a fan of him. I think on the road, Rodriguez on the road versus righties, he pitches his worst on the road versus righties. So these righties could be in play here. We got an over under 8.5 in this spot. Wouldn't be surprised if this game goes over. But I can't trust the anemic offense of Toronto Blue Jays. So Ryan Mountcastle hits runs and RBIs all the way up to whatever you want to take him. I took him for a home run yesterday. Didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, but it's still it is what it is. All right. Damn. In the middle here, I did want to tell you guys that tomorrow NFL preseason game, and I do play preseason for fantasy, DFS, PrizePicks, and on the books, man. So I'm gonna have to cut my shit short for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because It's gonna be hectic, man. And the way you research NFL, you got to be on Twitter. You got to be on Twitter really, really hard. So it is what it is. Man, what a time! What a time! What a time! Though, what a time! We're entering. All right, we're entering that one of those times right now. We're about to get in stride. Uh Minnesota Twins at St. Louis Cardinals here. Weather implications in this game. Ryan has been giving it up lately. I like the righties here. I mean, if I'm taking any bats, it's going to be the righties. Goldsmith and uh, Arenado. Couldn't talk you off somebody like Buxton today. Feels like a Buxton day, but we got weather here, so it is what it is. Ryan's been giving it up as of late. Cincinnati Reds and Chicago Cubs. Here we got an over under 10.5 in this spot. Smiley, he gives it up to left-hand batters. Okay, on the road, he's worse with left-hand batters. Okay, so that's where he really, really gives it up. At home, he's a little bit better, man. He's a little bit better. Williamson, neither one of these pitchers are my favorite pitchers. You can see we got a 10.5 over under here. A few bats I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking at shit. I'm looking at McLean. Okay, so uh, and if you got Newman, excuse me, if Newman pops up in the lineup because the lefties get a bump because Smiley is not good versus lefty. So Matt McClain probably gonna be one of my favorite bats here. 1,000 OPS versus lefties. He's 3 for 3 versus Smiley, 2 singles and a double. All right. Then Cody Bellinger. He's gonna get a lefty on the mound. Williamson, he pitches his best versus lefties at 6.8, 608 OPS versus lefties, but he gives it up. I mean, he pitched an 800 OPS versus righties. So, but me, the way Cody Bellinger has been playing, I gotta like him for hits, runs, and RBIs with a total at 10.5. Okay. Um, if you get somebody like Yan Gomes in the lineup, I guess 928 OPS versus righties, but those are the guys that I'm looking at right there. Dansby Swanson. Okay, those are my 3 favorite bats there for the Cubs. I mean, 2 favorite bats for the Cubs: Swanson and Cubs hit a whole bunch of home runs yesterday. Right, so I had already had them penciled in here. Cody Bellinger, Swanson, and McLean. Now the lefties for like Senzel and the lefties here for Cincinnati, they do get a bump there. They do get a bump. Okay, Chicago White Sox at Texas Rangers, and I just don't have a lot for this game. We got Cease on the mound. I didn't look into the pitching matchup really, really, really like I wanted to, but I was thinking about taking the outs for Dane Dunning, but maybe that's something I'll lean towards. New York Mets at Kansas City Royals. We got Singh on the mound, Reagan's on the mound. We got an over under 9. Singer has immense K stuff. Really, really good case stuff. The thing about that, Kansas City Royals haven't been striking out lately, and they've been hitting righties a little bit better as of late. So if you want to temper your expectations, be my guest. We got an over under 9 in this spot. Um, um, the kid, he's in play. He's been consistent as of late, hitting the hits, runs, and RBIs for me. That would be none other than Pete Alonso. You get a 1.5 or minus 140 right now. Uh, and I'm gonna just keep it moving. Singer case in at 6.5. I think it's at plus money. I couldn't talk you off of it. He's got really, really good case stuff. Let's see. What I Singer? 28%, 28.8% to overall, 30 to lefty, 27.6 to righties. Been a little bit ticky tacky as of late here and there, but I can't deny the K talent that he has. I still don't have a side in this one here. Arizona Diamondbacks to San Francisco Giants. We got over under 8. Logan Webb on the mound. Logan Webb is one of those guys that really does like to go the distance and things like that. I mean, like at least 7 innings and stuff like that. Not my favorite game. Couldn't talk you off of no runs first inning in this game. His outs is definitely going to be over 17 and a half. Probably sitting at 18 and a half. Let's take a look at his outs. For Webb here. Let's see. 17.5 at the parlay piece. I'm gonna have to take that. And then I might have to parlay that up with that other minus 200 that I seen. Um, Wade Miley, and see what that comes out to. Let's see, yeah, and see what that comes out to. But uh, I have interest in that. Oh, you know what? The Cleveland Guardians game wasn't listed over there. I guess it's listed now. Tanababi on the mound and Ronel Blanco on the mound. Blanco's I'm not one of my favorite guys here. Um, I don't know, man. He's giving up runs. You know what I'm saying? So and Cleveland, they do their best. They hit their best versus right hand pitching. I want to say, so this last 5 game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, he's given up 2 home runs, and in five his last 5 games. Okay, so he hasn't been started, as you can see. So this is his innings pitched here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. Uh, he wasn't starting. Okay, so he started starting his 1, 2, 3 his last 6 games. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. His last 6 games he started. He gave up 2 home runs apiece in each and every last one of them. Two walks or better in each and every last one of the games since he's been starting. Um, and that just about sums it up for him. So don't have any lines out right now. Maybe the lines on DraftKings, but right now I don't have any lines out for that Cleveland game. Uh, but that's just something I wanted to point out there. Um, I guess in that Cleveland game, somebody like Ramirez is going to have to be in play. But it is what it is. Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Mm, right. So, I mean, as far as the Arizona game, they're probably looking like a bullpen game for Arizona. And if you feel it froggy, I mean, I guess you can go with Corbin Carroll on the road. That's where I like to target him on the road versus righties. But I don't know. I probably won't. Webb is pretty good. I didn't really look into Webb's splits or anything like that. I need to go revisit that before I can give out Corbin Carroll. So there you have that. And then last but not least, we got the Oakland Athletics at Los Angeles Dodgers here. And, all the usual suspects are in play here for the Dodgers. Gonsolin, I just can't trust Gonsolin like that, man. You know? So, that's my thing there with Gonsolin. And that's my, and that's it. I mean, what is it? They minus 290 favorites here. I can't trust Gonsolin, man. I think he's given up 4 runs or more in 3 of his last 4 games. Like, come on, guy. Come on, guy. You know, I almost hit a nice same game parlay off Oakland Athletics game last night. Late they started hitting those home runs. Late Giolito never fails. He started giving up those home runs, and I needed one hit for Blade to hit a plus 1,400 same game parlay or something like that. I need to stop being so greedy. However, like I said, the usual suspects are in play here. Uh, Let me see something. I had the bats over here. Let's see. So, Freddie Freeman, Hogan Harris. It's about a 700. He's about a 730 OPS to lefties and righties. So, that's like around average there. So, Freddie Freeman, 1,000 OPS versus lefties. Will Smith, 937 OPS versus lefties. He's due for a home run for sure. Chris Taylor, 800 OPS versus lefties. Mookie Betts, probably about 1,000 OPS versus lefties. He went yard. So, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. This Oakland team, I can't underestimate this Oakland team. We got a over under 9.5 in this spot. Cannot overestimate this Oakland team right now. For them just to even put up runs. So, um, I might take a look at some of these guys hit runs and RBIs. It just is what it is. I might take a look at some of these guys hit runs and RBIs. I don't know. Later on, depending on how my day goes, Oakland, their numbers should be pretty good and standard later on. I don't think the lines are going to move on them. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick look here and see. So, Zach Geloff, whatever. He's been on fire. Okay, he's been on fire. So his hits runs and RBIs at plus 110. It's not out of realm of possibilities. You might want to just take these guys for a hit prop. Um, let's see, Brent Rooker, he can hit a bomb too as well. So those are two of the guys that I'm really probably be looking at, man. You just even add them to the hit parlay or something like that. Okay. With that being said, guys, peace out, man. Not a lot of home run candidates plays for me today. Um, I don't know. Maybe the home run guys fucked me up yesterday. However it goes, man. Peace out. Okay, peace.